Attention network marketers, you're about to discover how to add more associates in your business a week than your upline does all month. In this video training, I'm going to share with you the exact step-by-step blueprint I've used to add more than 247 people every week without ever needing to bother a single friend or relative. Let me ask you a question. For your own benefit, answer truthfully. Would you like to learn a simple but effective way to get more qualified prospects to your opportunity meetings? Would you like to learn where you can get thousands of laser-targeted leads who already have a want for what you have to offer? Would you like to know what it really takes to build a successful recruiting funnel that adds dozens of new reps every single week? Finally, are you ready to show all the skeptics, everyone who doubted you, all those folks that criticized you and laughed at you behind your back about your networking businesses that you can make money with your crazy business opportunity? If you answered yes to any of those questions, watch every minute of this short video. It literally can help you find the success that you dreamt of those first sleepless nights when you joined your networking business. Warning, this video will only be up for a short time. I'm going to explain here why in just a minute. So I strongly encourage you to take the few minutes now to watch this entire video, grab a pen and paper, take plenty of notes. I also have a special gift for you at the end of the video valued at a $97 price point. Before we get to that, though, I want to cut straight through the crap. I want to be 100% transparent with you. Many networking companies and old school training gurus are online right now promising easy roads to MLM success with pretty rainbows and diagrams of people joining your team with practically no work at all, right? All you have to do is find two, who find two, who find two, and you'll be on your way to financial freedom. Your upline. Let's get real. If those old school recruiting strategies really worked, everybody in the world right now would be an Amway distributor. Not to knock Amway, but that's not the way it works. Even worse, all the online attraction marketing gurus promising secret internet techniques that allow you to recruit people without any work, right? Just push a button and poof, you got an instant downline. Newsflash. That's total, well, you know what it is. To build lasting residual income in today's highly skeptical world, you need a completely different approach to marketing your business. In order to earn consistent income from home, you need to separate yourself from all these Me Too MLM marketers using attraction marketing techniques to promote themselves as gurus, even though many of them have never built six-figure businesses themselves. I can't stand that. Let me put this another way. The real reason you're struggling to make money in your business is not because of your compensation plan, it's not your product or service, it's not the opportunity, it's not the timing, it's not the company, and it's not even your short-sighted prospects. No, the real reason your business sucks is because of you. You haven't been shown the right way to grow a big downline. And until you're taught the right way, you'll always struggle. So why should you listen to me? Now, I've been successfully training network marketers how to use both online and offline recruiting strategies to become top earners since 2003, long before the attraction marketing gold rush in the last few years. I've also built and continue to operate top earning businesses in both direct sales as well as residual pay plans. I've trained reps in just about every company: Prepaid Legal, Herbalife, ACN, Zango, Monavi, Amway, Fortune, Traveris, YTB, Shop to Earn, and too many others to list here. Chances are at least one of your company's top producers got there by using the strategies I teach. That's great, but how does that help you in your business, right? Every online attraction marketing guru is boasting how they can teach you how to make $1 million payday, right? How am I any different? Well, although $1 million paydays are nice, that's not what you need. If you truly want to hit the top of your compensation plan, drive the fancy cars, travel to exotic and beautiful destinations, and live in the life of a rock star, you need to put yourself in profit first. Call me crazy, it's just important. You can't make $1 million until you've made at least $1 in profit. The system I'm about to unveil to you is exactly what I did to go from a $7 an hour employee to become my company's top producer in under 6 months. I've been paid up to $75,000 by students and consulting clients to share this information, and this is by far the most thorough and complete overview of what's really needed to hit the top of your company's compensation plan. If you don't know me, let me introduce myself. My name's Greg Gomez III. I've been involved in network marketing and direct sales for over 14 years. But despite my success, I haven't always been so lucky in business. In fact, I'd say that you and I are probably a lot alike. See if this sounds familiar. Are you guilty of these MLM marketing mistakes too? I made a list of all my family and friends. I bought every training tape. I attended every regional event I could get into, dragged everyone I knew to hotel meetings, three-way calls, house parties, conference calls, all in an effort to make my day job go away. But after years of late nights, losing friends, and promising my wife someday, honey, I promise it'll all pay off, I ended up in over $89,365.34 of credit card debt. I had lost some lifetime relationships, and it nearly cost me my marriage. Just when it seemed I'd have to file bankruptcy and get a JOB, something unexpected happened. Okay, I started to see some successes. I was ready to throw in the towel when I noticed certain activities were actually starting to make me money. What I found was the strategies that actually worked were not the things my uplines had been teaching, and it wasn't what the gurus taught either. The more I focused on these unorthodox techniques and started to eliminate the losers, I began to turn my business around. But the most eye-opening part was that the traditional techniques I'd been spending hundreds of hours and every available dollar I had in credit on were terribly ineffective compared to these new approaches. And they were a lot easier, too. Here's proof. Here's a snapshot of a few months of my PayPal account from June up until about October. And you can see on the monthly basis here, $40,000, $40,480, $23,490, 98 cents, $38,477, $32,784, $36,581. Just in 5 months, I generated over $171,812 just from this account. We had other accounts and checks that were actually deposited as well. Literally, I was now able to earn in a month what used to take me a whole year to earn, and most folks are lucky if they can earn this in a year as well. Here's what I found. Over the next few months, I started to focus on testing every available marketing approach taught both online and off to identify not only what systems work best, but what worked with the least amount of time and money. This is where most networkers have to start. I then boiled the most profitable strategies into a simple recruiting process, and I followed them daily to turn my business around. With these new strategies, I enrolled over 23 people a week and recruited a team of wet-behind-the-ear marketers to teach my system to. You see, these people had never been successful in a home-based business before. I did this on purpose. I wanted to be positive that these steps worked for anyone, not just MLM pros. After just 6 months, they added over 247 people a week into my group, every week like clockwork. You're going to be able to see a few of their stories here in just a minute. Now, here's what I learned. Marketing in MLM is really simple when you understand some fundamental basics. And I'm going to share those basics with you right now. Here's how to build a modern MLM empire. First off, you need to understand how to build a proper marketing funnel. If you don't know what that is, real briefly, it's a series of marketing contacts that educate and, more importantly, pre-sell your prospects before you pick up the phone to talk to them. Next, you then need to know how to get leads, targeted leads of people who already want what you have to offer. You can do this for pennies, and it can be done online and offline. There is not just online strategies to do this. And you need to know how to monetize those leads. Literally, what to say or do that gets those folks to hand you cash, even when they don't sign up in your MLM. Now, the problem is every guru on the planet right now is trying to sell you all these online magical attraction marketing cures to help you sidestep all of the skill sets you need to develop and build in order to be successful. While we're on that note, are you still looking for that magic MLM bullet? Chances are you've spent countless hours online scouring blogs and reading every article and downloading every ebook from all the different MLM gurus out there trying to make sense of Twitter and WordPress and article writing, autoresponders, YouTube, keyword tools, funded proposals, RSS feeds, Facebook, pay-per-click opt-in lists, copywriting courses, MySpace, capture pages, double opt-in lists, voice broadcasting. I can't even finish saying it all. It's so much work. And not to mention all the daily emails you get probably that read, OMG, I discovered a completely new marketing widget that does on and on and on. After all this education, it's no wonder you're confused. I'm sure you felt like giving up and screaming many times like me. You're not alone. Every networker I've talked to over the last few years have been completely overwhelmed with all the different online marketing tactics, and most are completely computer phobic now as a result of it. But it doesn't have to be this way. There is an easy solution to help you reach your recruiting goals. I want you to imagine for a second what it would feel like to know exactly how to get started recruiting 10 or more people every single month into your business. Imagine knowing where and what type of leads you should start with, again, online or off. Imagine knowing the fastest way to monetize those leads. Put yourself in a profit for once and keeping out of hot water with your spouse. I know that's important for me. Imagine knowing exactly what to say to prospects to get them drooling to learn more about your offer. And finally, imagine the quickest way to get to 5, 10, 20, even 30 of those hot prospects signing up in your business every single week. I want to introduce you to the MLM Business Blueprint. In this online e-course, I've actually laid out my entire recruiting system into a detailed blueprint that highlights every part of my multiple six-figure business model, and it gives you every step you need to profit in your current MLM business fast. This blueprint gives you a complete video walkthrough of my entire recruiting system. This is the same system that shot me to the top of my company's leaderboard in less than 8 months. In this course, I answer the biggest questions about how to really get started recruiting big numbers. Answers I've only shared with my personal students who've paid me up to $2,497 until now. Let me get more specific. Here are just a few of the most common questions I get asked about building a six-figure MLM business from students and colleagues. Greg, how do I start recruiting big numbers fast in my business? This is by far the biggest question I get asked by newbies and vets alike. In the MLM Business Blueprint, you're going to learn exactly what you should start doing first in your business, what to hold off on, and what to avoid completely. Here's just a small list of what you're going to learn. First thing you're going to learn is a step-by-step, paint-by-numbers walkthrough of my entire multi-million-dollar marketing system, literally every single piece, where it fits into the puzzle, and exactly when you would need to implement it for yourself, so you'll too have the same systems working for your business as I use in my own. You're also going to learn the one daily activity you must do first that accounts for 80% of your new recruits. Doing this one thing every day is the difference between success and failure, with no exceptions. I'm going to give you the foolproof way to waste time, lose sales, and be laughed at by friends and family. Okay, that's not good. But once you discover and understand this, you'll instantly understand why recruiting has been such a challenge up until now. I'm going to give you the number one most important thing you must do today, right now, in order to add up to 23 people every week into your business. If you don't do this, you don't even have the potential to get that many people into your business a week. 97% of networkers get this wrong, and I guarantee you've been taught to screw it up too. Sales conversion process. What is that? I'm going to teach you what it is. I'm going to teach you what it'll do for you, and more importantly, why you need it. The critical pieces you must have in order to quickly build a large downline. I'll hand you my entire recipe for building big teams fast, step by step. My super ninja trick to instantly find out who you should be marketing to. There's no reason to guess, and most times it's not who you think you should be marketing to. What marketing muscle you should be working out first. How to identify what skill sets you should be focused on first and which ones you should always outsource. Most online gurus right now are telling you don't need to develop these skill sets. You absolutely must. If you don't, give up in business. This will show you which ones you need to concentrate on first. Now, the next biggest question I always get asked is always about leads. Got leads? Greg, how do I get lists of high-quality people serious about starting a home-based business? I don't want any tire kickers, just credit card in hand action takers ready to get going with my opportunity, right? Well, the unfortunate reality is there's no list that you can buy that will be quite that good. And think about it. If you had a list that was like that, wouldn't you keep it for yourself to make as much money with it as you could? That's what I thought. However, there is a way to build these types of lists and a way to buy thousands, tens of thousands of people who actually already need your offer. In this course, I'm going to bust a lot of MLM myths, one of which is the 3 reasons why everyone in the world is not a prospect of yours, and how to identify who the perfect candidate for your product, services, and opportunities really are. There's only a few folks of low-hanging fruit that you should be concentrating on. This will show you how to do that. The most effective way to practically eliminate time-sucking tire kickers. Time vampires suck. They constantly drain your life of your time, effort, and energy. There are 3 criteria that all prospects must meet before you should invest any time in them. Why chasing opportunity seekers and other network marketers could single-handedly put your opportunity in a body bag, and this is the number one technique taught by attraction marketers online. It's also the one thing that could be keeping you from being successful. I'm going to teach you the 3 simple steps you need to easily identify what we call lay-down prospects. I hate that term, but it just means easy people to recruit in your business. You're going to want to slap your sponsor for not teaching you this first before you wasted any time chasing family and friends. Truth be told, though, it's not really their fault. They've never been taught this trick, but you're going to learn it in video number 3. Now, limitless high-quality MLM leads. That's always what networkers are looking for. I'm going to teach you a simple, easy way where to find lists of thousands, tens of thousands of laser-targeted prospects who are desperate for your stuff. And then I'm going to teach you dirt cheap leads that rock. How to get those mountains of high-quality leads for pennies a piece. If you're investing more than $1 a lead for your leads, you're getting totally taken advantage of. Stop spending $3, $5, $10. I know some folks who were spending up to $18 to $30 a lead for opportunity seeker leads. Stop doing that right now. That alone will save you the cost of the program, but knock that off. I'll show you where you can get those same high-quality leads for pennies a piece. No more crappy leads. What you must do to ensure that the lists that you're getting are the highest quality and not of people who have no idea why you're calling. I know for me, when I was dialing cold leads that way, that was the worst. Calling them up saying, hey, I saw you were interested in a home business opportunity. No, I wasn't. Who are you? Why are you calling? You'll learn how to eliminate that and never have to deal with this type of crappy leads again. Upline co-op lead programs exposed. Why your upline's expensive lead generation programs are killing your chances of networking success. If you're doing those now, quit them now. They're not worth it. Why you should burn your warm market list. Never again are you going to have to pester family, friends, neighbors, coworkers, anybody that you know on a personal level who actually doesn't need what you have to offer. You'll learn how to only speak to folks that actually want what you have. Greg, how do I make money? Big money, fast. This is the next biggest question I always get asked. Greg, I have to make money by a certain deadline. I'm desperate. I can't fail. How do I get there? Okay, the truth is you joined your business to make money, right? Everything else being equal, the biggest motivator for most folks in networking is you wanted to make some extra cash. That's okay. But doing things your company's way can take you up to 3 to 5 years at least to build a significant six-figure business if you're one of the lucky 1% that does it at all. But you don't have that much time, or if you're like me, you just don't want to wait. Chances are you probably need to earn that money, bill-paying money, now, enough to supplement or even support your family right away. Is that right? Well, the only way that you can earn that kind of money is to add a boatload of people. Actually, there is another way you can earn more money up front with fewer sign-ups, but I'll show you that neat little trick here in a minute. Inside, you'll learn how to maximize your return on investment, or your ROI, much faster than the traditional earning curve of your fellow network marketers. Here's just a small taste of how you'll do that. First thing you're going to learn is the fastest way to get to the top of your compensation plan. Get this one thing right, and recruiting becomes almost fall over easy. Never do one-on-one sales pitches again. One thing I absolutely critique all of my students about is activity management. I'm going to teach you a method to present your sales message to sold-out arenas of prospects without ever needing to leave the comfort of your home and taking a lot less time than chasing people all over town in your vehicle. I'm also going to show you how to put 50, 70, even over 100 people every week in front of your opportunity meetings. I'll reveal my secret formula to drive masses of titillated prospects to your sales message. I love that word. Recruiting on steroids. I'm going to teach you my little used mechanical trick that pumps up your recruiting numbers automatically every week. Just keep plugging prospects into the top of the funnel and it'll automatically churn out new signups for you. How to maximize your income while putting in minimum effort. Now, I'm going to share with you why managing your time is a waste of time, and I'm going to reveal what you should be focusing on to get big results with less work. Less work than you're probably doing at your job right now. Company paid vacations, car allowances, leader bonuses, oh my. How to capture every top company prize working less than the big boys. I'm also going to share with you how you can actually get paid while you learn how to grow your business. I'll talk more about that here in a second. Greg, how do I get my prospects to ... You know, this is a big question. Greg, how do I get my prospects to go to meetings or watch my DVD or sample my products or, sign up? That's always nice. Okay, so let's back up. Let's assume that you have some decent prospects and you're 100% behind your company's product, services, the comp plan, all of that stuff. What good does that do you if you have no idea what to say to get your prospects to take a look at what you got? Okay, the blueprint's also going to reveal these things for you. Eek, pyramid scheme. All right, I hate that when people say, is this one of them pyramid schemes? This is actually going to be my easy-to-use but incredibly effective way to eliminate the most common and annoying response your prospect has. And just so we're clear, it's not that cheesy line about all businesses are pyramids with the boss at the top and blah, blah, blah. That line sucks. I'm going to teach you a much more effective way, a logical way, to be able to help folks overcome their pyramid scheme fear. Never convince again. Now, my simple secret to completely eliminating begging or pleading prospects to join your business is a must-have if you're serious about being a leader in this industry. 3 can't-miss ways to get more people to your business meetings and how to get them to actually show up. Once you discover this, you're going to wonder why anybody would want to do it any differently. It's kind of silly. How to get drooling prospects, credit card in hand, begging you to enroll them. The best way I've found to get prospects hot and bothered over your offer, I'm going to teach you how to do that all without begging or pleading. Another myth busted, your opportunity sucks. Many people get upset about this, but hold on. Your opportunity sucks. There is really actually only one time you should ever talk about your opportunity. I'm going to show you when and where to sell it, period. Timing is everything with this. I'm going to teach you the art of selling without selling. The easiest way to go from annoying fanatic to trusted advisor. How many times have you been in a place with other networkers and there's that one networker with a glazed look in their eyes and they just will not stop talking about their business? They're a complete fanatic for their program. Okay. Those guys are annoying. Don't be that person. The person you want to be is someone who is respected, trusted as an advisor, and whose opinion is considered and well weighed. You want people to come to you and say, yes, Greg, I have a question for you. I want your advice on what I should do in this matter. That is the position you should have. I'm going to show you how to gain that without needing to sell a lick. I'm also going to teach you why traditional objection handling techniques are killing your recruiting numbers. I just listened to a recent training program here that was just fresh off the market not a couple of months ago, and boy did that training just terribly stink. It is single-handedly one of the biggest reasons why people will not join network marketing and it has such a bad image. I'm going to show you the right way to do that. Okay, all right, so we get down to it. Greg, how much time is this going to take? I'm guessing you're working a busy schedule. No worries. This system was designed for people with full-time JOBs and a family at home because, quite honestly, that's what I had to do when I first got started. Now, I do have a side note here. Just so you know, I still work from my home office most days. I have a 7-year-old and a 5-year-old both in school, and I have a 1-year-old son who stays home with me. So I'm not able to dedicate more than 3 hours a day to my business, even when I want to. In fact, many of my top students right now have young children underfoot. This is the reason we joined a home-based business. So the I don't have time to work my business excuse, that's not going to fly with me. If you want success, this will show you exactly how to do it working as little as possible. Okay? Side note over. So even more answers. Retention strategies to get your associates to stay for years, not months. This is an interesting fact. You need to know this. Average network marketers lose 3 out of 4 new recruits in less than 90 days. That means 3 out of the 4 people you sign up today are going to be gone in less than 90 days. I'm going to show you what you can do to keep your new recruits consuming and active for at least a year. I'm going to show you my favorite way to automate the selling process to predictively generate new signups every day. Nothing's better than getting up in the morning and see you've got voicemails from folks that want to get signed up or emails from folks saying, hey, where can I register? That's a great feeling. I'm going to show you what you need to do that. I'm going to show you what online systems I'm using right now to generate hundreds of leads a day, which ones you shouldn't use until you're qualified, and more importantly, which ones to ignore altogether. There are a few common strategies everyone in the social media market is swearing by, and I'm going to show you which ones you should avoid like the plague because they're a total waste of time. I'm going to show you the truth about how to properly use social media while we're on that subject, and what you don't know that's been silently slaughtering your business growth. I'm going to show you the attraction marketing myth. Okay, get ready. I'm going to get tons of lashback for this, but it's the truth. The attraction marketing myth is alive and doing well. I'm going to even uncover why you've been struggling to make those attraction marketing methods work, and it comes down to 2 things. Offline, many years ago, we used to call it the fake it till you make it attitude. Well, that's no different now. It's just done online. I don't call it fake it till you make it. I call it lie till they buy, and there's no reason you need to do that. I think it's misleading. I think it's totally irresponsible of the industry, and I think it's one of the biggest reasons why people hate networkers. I'm going to show you a way that you don't have to fake a thing and still get tremendous results, better than most attraction marketers. I'm going to show you an effortless, low-tech method to creating motivated buyers, how to get your prospects begging for a spot on your team, leaving voicemails offline. Plus, if you order the program today, I'm going to send you these 4 killer bonuses. These are exclusive to the MLM Business Blueprint. These are not regurgitated rehashes of other programs' garbage products. Bonus number 1, Intro to Copywriting. This is an interview with one of my favorite people in the world named Dave Simon. This is a $97 value. I'm going to hand it to you. Let me kind of preface this for you. How would you like to get an army of top-performing salespeople who never sleep? They never need breaks. They never complain. They just send you a constant stream of leads and sales and new recruits added to your genealogy report every day. Okay, well, copywriting is the process of creating sales letters, emails, ads, brochures that do just that. And in this interview, you're going to get to hear from one of the best in the industry, Mr. Dave Simon. Dave was responsible for most of the ad copy that was used in the recent reverse funnel system. I'm sure you've heard of that. They relaunched that. He wrote most of the copy for it, and he's worked as a secret weapon for some of the country's top marketers. Long story short, Dave is in the top 10% of all copywriters. I'm lucky and proud to call him my friend. And in this interview, he's going to give you straight talk on how to create powerful ads and web copy that pre-sell your offer before you talk to anybody on the phone. Now, the second bonus is going to be a closed-door private consulting video. It's $197 real value. Last year, Pat Hersey, who happened to be one of Herbalife's $1 million earners, he joined a new company. He left Herbalife and joined a new company, and he contracted me to help him design and launch his new marketing campaign. Well, after reviewing his info, I realized that he needed help in one critical area more than any other. Also happened to be what 97% of all networkers get wrong. So I fired up the digital camera, I shot over 40 minutes of in-depth coaching, and what resulted is a really classic now consulting video that helped Pat become the number 4 recruiter for the entire company in his first month, of which he only worked 19 days of. You'll get the entire unedited video of our whiteboard session to get this critical piece of your business puzzle, all at no extra cost, complete with all my uhs and ums. Bonus number 3, mental marketing makeover. This is a $47 real value. I've actually sold this for that amount itself. I'm going to level with you. Okay, I'm not a big fan of rah-rah, touchy-feely mindset courses designed to make you feel okay with being okay. Maybe you've gotten that by now. I've always focused more on developing 1, 2, 3 ABC training courses that walk you through every piece of my winning system. Now, I found that if you don't need much motivation when results are pretty much near automatic. However, it would be downright irresponsible of me to suggest that this is all a skill set game. That's not true. The truth is, success in network marketing is just as much an inner game as it is figuring out how to get leads and to close them. In this rare recording, I outline an entire mindset-altering process that helps you identify your self-limiting, even your self-sabotaging habits, and replace them with life-transforming, big cash-grabbing attitude adjustments to help you get where you really want to go. Bonus number 4 is a lifetime MLM Business Blueprint affiliate membership, and this is priceless. Let me ask you, how would you like to get your very own online lead generation system that cranks out up to 20 to 50, even up to 100 high-quality network marketers willing to pay top dollar to hear what you have to offer every day? That's exactly what you'll get when you order today. Over the last year, I've been retooling my entire lead generation system to include all of the tips and the tricks that I reveal in the MLM Business Blueprint. Now, as a result, I've built a system that converts prospects into $200 plus paying customers before I or any of my team members pick up the phone to talk to them. And I'm going to hand you the exact same system that I use to model for your own lead generation just by ordering today. Again, this is priceless. You're literally going to get to peek behind the curtain and see everything I do in my own lead generations online, from keywords to how I set up my Google ad campaigns, everything in the Affiliate Center as part of this program. It rocks. Okay, Greg, so how much is this wonderful MLM Business Blueprint going to cost me? Well, actually, compared to what you get, it's a lot less than what you'd expect. Now, I want you to listen to this. My consulting fees at the moment are $1,000 an hour. Yep, I charge $1,000 an hour. And my personal coaching students have paid up to $7,997 to get what I'm about to hand you on the next few pages. And many MLM gurus are charging nearly $2,000 for the same type of training. But you don't have to pay that much. You don't have to pay even $1,000 for this program. Nope. $500? Nope, not going to charge that. $400? I've charged a rendition of this program for $397. You're not going to pay that much for it. $300, okay. Nah, not even that. You're not even going to pay $100 for this program. The MLM Business Blueprint is just a one-time investment of not even $97, just $37 for the course. I want you to really think about this. I'm about to hand you my entire multiple six-figure producing process that has helped more struggling networkers learn what it really takes to score big in this industry for less than the cost of dinner at your local Red Lobster. And that's by yourself. That's not with a date. So why am I doing this for so low? It's simple, really. I don't want the money to be an issue for you, honestly. I truly believe in what I teach. I have no problems charging hundreds, even thousands of dollars for what you're getting in this program. In fact, I've charged tens of thousands of dollars just to teach the sales portion of what you'll get. And I may very well come to my senses here real soon and raise the prices. But for now, I'll hand you the entire mini course for next to nothing. Let me level with you. The real reason I'm doing this, I get it. I've been where you are right now. I understand you may be skeptical as to whether this can really work for you. And because of that, I'm willing to put my program and my money where my mouth is. And here's what I mean by that. I'm so confident that this MLM Business Blueprint will finally get you the foundation you need to grow a six-figure business. I'll take all the risk. Here's my no-risk 365-day money-back guarantee. Now, this is an ironclad double guarantee. First, my view any video guarantee. Randomly pick any video in the course. I don't care which one it is. Give it a once-over. If you don't immediately agree that it delivered 10 times what you invested, simply let me know, and I'll cheerfully buy back the course from you for what you paid for it. And that would be the end of it. No questions asked. What could be more fair, right? I'll tell you what's more fair, a full 1-year money-back guarantee. That's a full 365 days to view and review all of the top recruiting info packed into this 12-video series. And if for any reason you don't think the MLM Business Blueprint is worth at least 10 times what you invested, just let me know. I'll hand you a full hassle-free refund, no questions asked. And I put that in writing for you. Now, I do have a warning, though. This offer with all the bonuses and special surprises will only be made available to the next 500 people to take action to get started. Now, this isn't some cheesy ploy to just get you to take action. It is the truth. And the reason I'm doing this, as I mentioned before, part of the system will include my affiliate program. And for my affiliates, I'm building out an entire online training course that I've, in the past, charged $997 to teach in person, all by itself. It's not done yet. When we finish it, though, this online course is going to include how to stay slap-free from Google when you're actually running your Google AdWords campaigns. I'm going to hand you 3 of my top converting opt-in page templates. You're going to earn up to 50% commissions on all of the online sales generated, which at this point is totaling close to about $3,000. Google pay-per-click training, how to locate the most profitable keywords in the MLM niche, how to set up your first Google AdWords campaign, article marketing, blog marketing, and so much more. It's an all-inclusive online training course for promoting the MLM Business Blueprint. But a little secret, you can actually use these strategies to apply to your own primary business really rapidly. Again, it's not done yet, though. How long before you get the training? Well, we're just a few weeks away, and once we are done with this training, we'll jump from our current low price to $197 for the training. But by acting now, you can actually get the entire system for one installment of just $37. Come on, take action now. That's a no-brainer. Greg, does this really work as well as you say it can? I've personally spent the last 14 years testing, analyzing, retesting every aspect of this marketing system to make sure each technique produces a consistent result. What I developed was a basic and easy to implement system that earned me top positions in every single company I've worked with. And the truth is, many times I've outwritten the next competitive agent by 2 or 3 times using these strategies. But that wasn't good enough. I then tested the system with average everyday networkers like yourself and direct sales agents to be sure that it wasn't just something that worked for me, that it worked for anybody who implemented it. Here's a few of their results. Dave Fox, he's an IGONet regional vice president, and after years of struggling, added over 23 people every week into his business. He went from an MLM dropout the first time I contacted him, he was done, he gave up, to becoming his company's first regional vice president, and has since been flown all over the country to teach his company leaders how to do the same thing as he does. He's a stud. I love Dave. Brian Zimmerman. He's an offline business consultant right now. Brian struggled to figure marketing out and never really made any money. He added over 550 people in just 90 days after he worked with me. And he was recently spotlighted by Mike Keenings of Traffic Geyser fame for their new Main Street marketing program. So Brian is a stud, but he's one of my students as well. Tim Ogren, he's a Web 2.0 marketing specialist. He struggled for 5 years in MLM. He approached waitresses to get recruits. He did all the traditional old school marketing strategies, tried some things online, never got any results with it. He earned more in just 6 hours of implementation with my system than he did in all of his previous years combined. Now he teaches home-based business owners how to use the power of social media to grow their businesses online. Ellen Franzoso, she's another home business consultant. She was already a business coach when we started working together. She signed up 7 people the last week of a month, more than she'd ever done in a week, and in her price point, that was over $2,500. Now she passes my trainings on to groups of hundreds of other home business owners for a $2,500 price point, obviously. So Ellen's a stud. She does real well. Malky Tauber, she's one of my favorites. She's a Shackley master distributor, very successful online. She had done very well, but she struggled with using the internet to get leads. After working with this system, she built an online lead generation system that netted her dozens of highly targeted leads every single day. And at this stage, last we checked, she was experiencing a 50% close ratio, and for the first time was able to grow her networking business all over the country, not just her local area. You know, I found that no matter where I apply these marketing strategies, they just work with very little adjusting. The simple truth is, you don't need to be an internet whiz kid to be in a networking success. You don't need a huge budget. In fact, you can get some of your best results for under $100. You don't need to be well connected. You don't need to know everybody in the world in order to get success. And the best part is, you don't need to pester relatives or friends ever in using this system. Now, I do have a warning. If you're an excuse maker, a procrastinator, a finger pointer, whiner, or in any way just flat out lazy, I got bad news for you. This won't work for you either. Although what I provide here is an efficient machine in getting results, it will not work without implementation. But the good news is, it's easy to implement. Let me ask you a serious question. What does financial freedom look like to you? Now, I'm not talking about jet planes and limousines and all that stuff. That's nice and all, but I'm talking about realistic, immediate financial freedom. Having more money coming in than going out. Finally, being able to escape the rat race and not having to trade your hours for dollars. How often have you daydreamed of having enough money to be able to tell your boss what he can really do with that job? What would it feel like to take a day or 3 off without worries of what you'll have to go without because of it? Imagine sitting in your favorite recliner, bills paid, new vehicles in the driveway, debt-free, maybe a bigger home. Enjoying the fruits of your downline's production. Heck, even getting calls from other promoters begging you to share your secrets and willing to pay for them. No more arguing with your spouse over how much money you've quote-unquote invested into your business and where the money for bills is going to come from. No more of that. Isn't this what you dreamt of when you signed up with your networking company? Here's your wake-up call. You can achieve your financial goals, but it starts by getting your business cash positive first. In this e-course, you're going to learn how to get off the recruiting merry-go-round and finally learn what it takes to market like your company leaders and recruit more people every week than you had previously all month. Now, my final thoughts on this are very simple. How many more hang-ups and face-to-face rejections can you take before you crawl back into bed, pulling the covers over your head, never to be heard from again? Remember, the lifespan of an average MLM rep is a pitiful 90 days. But I know that you're not an average rep. If you were, you wouldn't have been watching till this point. It's obvious you're committed to making your business work. You just need the right tools and resources to make that happen. That's where I come in. Allow me to give you the proven strategies to help you in your recruiting business. I've poured my blood, sweat, and tears into developing this system, so you don't have to. You just need to implement what I've proven to work for thousands of others and put it into your own business. Now, I'm sure you're skeptical, and I don't blame you. There are tons of programs out there that are all claiming bigger, faster, better, as loud as they can. But I don't want your fear to stop you from getting what you need to finally hit your recruiting goals. In just 2 minutes from now, you're able to download a complete blueprint to my 7-figure earning marketing puzzle that's taken me over 14 years to learn and develop. For less than the cost of a nice dinner for two, you'll be exposed to a completely risk-free marketing system guaranteed to blow you right past your sponsor in less than 90 days from now. All you have to do is click the big orange button below, and you'll get instant online access to it all. And with my 365-day, no questions asked, no hassle, 100% money-back guarantee, you risk nothing. Now understand something. This is by far no miracle program. Light from heaven's not going to shine down on you and poof, you're rich. It just doesn't work that way. But the program does work time after time and has been proven in every major company in existence today. And now it's your chance to have the same system working for you and your family. I look forward to working with you. I've made it my personal mission to provide every network marketer on the planet a roadmap to breaking all the traditional recruiting rules, exposing the secrets to adding up to 5, 10, 20, even 30 new people a week in your MLM business. This program is the first step in you achieving that. So why am I so confident? To be frank, not only am I 100% positive you'll keep this program, I'm betting you'll want to share it with all the new people you sponsor. And remember, with bonus number 4, I'll actually pay you up to 50% whenever you share this training with others. That means you actually get paid to hand your new signups a better way to recruit people into your downline. How's that? Take control of your enrollments starting now. Now that I've shown you a no-risk way to increase your enrollments in your MLM business, the next move's up to you. Seriously, if you've read this far, you know you have a strong interest in making your home-based business produce more reps and bigger commission checks. All that's left is to take the action to do it. If you want to stop wishing that someday your business will take off, if you want to turn every week into a record-breaking enrollment week, if you want to take control of how many representatives you enroll, and if you want to finally learn how pleasant running your home-based business can really be, take action now. You owe it to yourself to take full advantage of this very limited risk-free offer right now before it's too late, as I'll be removing some of the bonuses and increasing the enrollment fee very soon. In fact, I recently did that, and enrollments are still skyrocketing. So do yourself and your business a favor. Take action now. Every minute that passes may be another recruit that's lost. The MLMBB affiliate program, the copywriting secrets for online lead generation, the $1 Million Earners private coaching session. You also get the online lead generation for the affiliates program, all for just $37. Regular price is $97. In fact, we'll be raising that to $197, but today it's just $37 for you. Take action now, get started, and I'll look for you on the inside. Hey, you're still here? Take action. What are you doing? Jump on it. You know that fortune favors the bold. Take action now and change your fate.